and never fails. It always rains on me. Good morning, guys, and God bless you. Carlos here with Serranos Mobile Detail. So, it never fails. I got to do a coating, and it's starting to rain. Thankfully, the customer has a garage, so I'm only going to be getting wet just for a little bit, and then we'll be pulling it back inside. So stay tuned, and let's get right to it. Good morning, guys, and God bless you. Carlos here with Serranos Mobile Detail in Dallas, Texas. We are in Frisco today, but man, I chose the wrong day just because it's raining. Thankfully, the customer has a garage, so I'll be working in the garage, but first I gotta wash it out here. I'm actually gonna be doing a 9-year ceramic coating on this vehicle. We're doing a 9-year ceramic coating on this 2021 TRD Pro. Funny story, guys, is I recently ceramic coated his other 4Runner. I put a 6-year ceramic coating on his vehicle, and he ended up trading it. So that is a reason why I tell a lot of my customers if they're going to be trading their vehicle anytime soon, just because of that reason. I don't want them overspending on protection, and that is one of the reasons I ask a lot of questions to the customers. So he ended up trading it and got this beast. This thing is really nice, really nice truck. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn all the equipment on, and let's get to work. All right, let's get this party started. Let's go turn on all this equipment and we'll get started. I'm gonna be using I got Purple Power vehicle boat wash for my strip wash removal. I got Adams iron removal for obviously iron decontamination. It's brand new, so I don't think we have to do a lot of things to this vehicle, but we shall see. So I'm gonna turn this stuff on. Please bear with me as I turn everything on. Hopefully it's not too loud. Uh-oh. And there we go. All right, so let me put my water boots on because I don't want to get too wet. I brought some waterproof pants, but it's not pouring to where I need to put them on right now. So I'm just gonna put my waterproof boots, my Columbia. All right, and let's fill this bucket up. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm gonna fill this bucket up with Purple Power vehicle boat wash. Then we're gonna do our first rinse off. It's been raining here, so obviously driving it got a little bit dirty. So we're gonna rinse it off completely. Then we're gonna do the iron decon, and then we're gonna do the physical, obviously, strip wash. So let's get to it. All right, after the rinse off, guys, we are going to do the iron. I'm using the Merilix 2000, and I'm just spraying it all on there. If you guys have never used the iron decon, get ready, because boy, this smells. So you want to spray it evenly all on the paint to start getting the paint prepped, start getting the paint ready. for the coating. One of the reasons I like this this pump sprayer is because, you know, a couple pumps, you're able to do the whole truck. So since it's a cloudy day, I'll let this sit for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then I'll come back and I will rinse it off. I'll rinse it off completely, and then we'll come back with our mechanical wash, with a strip wash, with the wash mitt, foam it real nice, and do a couple passes of that to make sure we remove any waxes, any sealants, anything like that off the paint. So let's finish that whole car. All right, so we're about 2 minutes in of the iron. You can see a little bit of the iron falling. You know, when you use an iron removal, after you rinse it off, make sure you rinse off the pavement completely. That way it doesn't stain it or anything. Last thing you want is that customer to be like, hey, you stained my pavement. And that can get costly. All right, let's go ahead and take it off now. And usually, guys, when you're washing a brand new car, right now at the beginning you have beading, you have the sheeting, you have everything, obviously the protection. What we're doing right now is removing all of that, and it'll be like a flat wash. So you want to take off everything. That way, you know, there's no sealants or waxes in the paint. So sometimes you got to do it more than once to get it all off. All right, it's foaming time. And always remember, guys, I guess the way I do it may not be the right way, but this is just how I've learned to do it. So there's a lot of purple power in here. I really don't know how much I diluted it, but it should come out foamy. That's what I want. All right, so now let's start our physical wash. You want as much lubrication at all times on the paint. This way, you know, you don't create a lot of micro scratches or anything like that. And what I have in the bucket, it's pretty much mostly purple power, really not diluted, because I want this soap to loosen up all this waxes and sealants. And once you finish your contact wash, we will really see exactly how this paint looks, right? My way of I don't use like grit guards, so what I tend to do is I'll rinse it off, flip it over, dip it back in, and let's go. So we'll do that through the whole vehicle, one panel at a time. And we should be good. So we're gonna do that around the whole truck, guys. And we'll be back. Alrighty guys, so I went ahead and pulled the vehicle inside, and the vehicle is still wet. I have a tendency of leaving the cars wet because I'm gonna clay it. So right now I'm using Kinetic as my lubricant. I mean, really guys, this paint, this vehicle is brand new, so in reality I don't think I needed to clay the car. But when coating a car, you really don't want to miss no steps. You want to make sure you give the customer everything. Let me go get another one. Let me switch it. Alright, got another one. So you don't really want to miss steps when claying, because you want to make sure that this coating bonds perfectly. So this should be pretty quick. It shouldn't really take us a lot of time. Alrighty, y'all. It's now correcting time, and to be honest, this truck is immaculate. Literally, customer told him to not even wash it. He didn't want the truck washed when he got it for this reason, because he knew that I was gonna coat it. So he told him not to even touch it. So the paint is perfect. So what we're gonna be using today, since the paint is in great shape, let me put my lights on, my little snap-ons. What we're going to be using, since this paint is in tip-top shape, I'm just going to use a micro cut M302 by Coach Kemi, just because this one is going to give me the perfect cut since it's in great shape. There is a small area on the other side of the vehicle that has a pretty nice scratch, and I'll probably bring you guys in to see that, but it's a very small scratch. So I'm gonna end up using the Rupes. This is their fine grade. With M302. That's how we're gonna correct this paint today, and then we'll finish it off, and then we're gonna put the coating. So let's get to it. Let me get set up, and we'll be ready to go. Alrighty guys, well, project is finished. This 2021 TRD Pro is now protected. It came out amazing. There wasn't really much imperfections on the paint. There was just one major scratch that I guess the dealership or wherever he had it, looks like they scratched it and then they tried to buff it. So there were buffer trails all over that driver's side door. But thankfully it came out perfect. It came out nice. No more imperfections on the paint. Let me flip this camera around and let's check it out. It's still raining, but there it is, guys. All the exterior and the glass was coated. On the windows, obviously, we got TS2. It's a 2-year ceramic coating. And let me walk you guys around the other side so we can check it out. Came out so nice. The only thing I didn't dress, guys, is the tires, just because our weather here for the next couple of days, it's gonna be raining. So I mean, I'm gonna see this customer here in next week. So next week we'll take care of everything, but for now the main thing is done, the coating. So we'll now let it cure. T9 takes about 6 hours of curing time, and about 24 hours for the windows. But overall, guys, this thing came out beautifully. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I'm sorry if it's an extensive video. I had a lot of fun working on this vehicle. This is actually the second time, like I said in the beginning, I believe, that I've did business with this customer. First car was exactly the same, but it was not the TRD Pro, it was the off-road. But now we are back to coat his new TRD Pro. So it turned out amazing. So thank you guys for watching today's video. As always, we'll see y'all next time, and God bless y'all.